Hello, welcome sports fans. This is Table Rock Sports Productions, tablerocksports.net. I'm Aaron Nilsson with Danny Canada. We are on Culver Road. This is the home of Phoenix Pirates baseball and softball games. They started a little early on us. We were just about ready to go on. This was supposed to start, 5 o'clock, which is 8 minutes from now, and they just went for it. So I know that if refs are ready, umps are ready, and the teams are ready, they're good warm-ups. They can go ahead and start whenever they want. They did. Here we are. Welcome. Good afternoon. Danny, how's it going?
Well, it's going good. What a beautiful, Wednesday afternoon here?
Yeah. I think it's Wednesday. Yeah.
I think it's Wednesday. It's a hot Wednesday. We're talking 90 degrees here out in Talent. Yeah, like you say, this is Clover Road in Talent. So far, looks like Hidden Valley's got one on, was a walk, and not sure who the first batter up to bat was, as I didn't see her number, and it looks like we got a play to second. Safe.
And it is Alex Hill, number 8. She is now in second. She lifted up second base. And it'll be a little late, so we have top of the first on the John Scott scoreboard for you. Of course, we won't miss the runs, but the pitch count, I'm just having a few things I needed to get done prior to it starting, which I thought I had the few minutes. I didn't. I don't. It's passed, and here we are.
The wind doesn't help either with all your papers for your stats and our rosters, and they're blowing everywhere. So it's going to be a party on this Wednesday. Are you ready for that, Aaron? Are you ready for that, viewers? Hope you're enjoying us here. Phoenix Pirates versus the Hidden Valley Mustangs.
Foul backwards, looking for unusual. You start off with two lefties. We got two lefties for Hidden Valley, so the numbers are not big and right in front of us as you would with a right-hander.
Also filming from a different location down the third baseline here up on some scaffolding, so going to have a different view for you for tonight's game, so that's nice.
So it is 2-2. Again, I'll update once I finish the other bookkeeping things I needed to finish. I'll be able to get that pitch count for you on the General Scott scoreboard. As of right now, I am not tracking that, but it is full count now. They are tracking it here on the scoreboard, thankfully.
And it looks like that full count is to Natasha Combe, number 5.
And she goes down swinging. So 1 out, 1 on.
And another lefty into the batter's box.
Wow. Number 11 is the starting pitcher for Phoenix, Raylissa Goff.
And up to bat here looks like Jaya Bentz, number 3 for Mustangs. So you asked me how I was doing. How are you doing? I know you're in the middle of a windstorm trying to do your paperwork. Everything is floating.
Totally fine. Here we are. The wind, yes. Aside from the wind, which I've never liked. Grew up with this kind of wind on a daily basis in Southern California. Not a fan. That one hit well into the gap and out. The wind carried that out. That's a home run for Bentz.
Bentz will meet all her teammates there. Home plate. Nice way to go up 2-0 at the beginning of this game. Give yourself a little insurance. Our first righty of the game, Maddie looks like Henkels. That one really high, almost over Maddie's head, ball 2. Still only 1 out here, top of the first. And nice pitch there for strike 1.
2-1. 3-1.
Yeah, you talking about wind, Aaron. I lived in Bishop, California for a couple of years in high desert, and my goodness. I remember one year my wife and I went and got one of those sort of outdoor patio cover things. We had it for about a weekend, and the wind just ripped that thing apart. And you would have it anchored down, but it would just bend the metal. It was just so strong. So it was a Kmart purchase. We took it right back, and they're like, yeah, we knew this wouldn't last very long. they knew.
Go.
Gave us a full refund for that. But the wind out there, high desert, is just relentless, and it never ends. And it's funny, too, because you would have to clean dirt on the inside of your window ledges that would blow in from the outside, even with the windows closed. It just gets through the cracks. It was the weirdest experience for me, especially, growing up in Canada.
And that one, she could have let go foul, but she didn't. She picked it up, and she threw out of first. So Morgan Tiffin goes down. 2 down now.
Yeah, I guess that's a good call by the catcher for the Phoenix Pirates, not letting that one just roll foul. Go ahead, pick it up, keep it in play, and get it out at first. If you can hear the wind, you're welcome. Number 7, Maddie Wallace now takes the batter's box for the Mustangs.
So 1-1 to her, 2 out, 2-0. Gia Benz with that 2-run home run. Hidden Valley up here. And this is definitely going to favor any left-handers as that wind is going right behind us, but from us, from left field to right field, it is going to carry like hers did. 2-2. Swing and a miss, second strikeout for Goff. That ends the inning. It's only 1 hit, 2 runs. We head to the bottom of the first. Phoenix due up.
My Circle K, powered by GP Energy, you can turn an ordinary lunch break into something extraordinary with crispy, crunchy chicken. Grab and go their delicious chicken, chicken tenders, famous biscuits, and tasty sides. MyCircleK.com.
US Cellular believes everyone deserves 5G. That's why we've included 5G on all plans, no extra charge, whether you're working or playing. All US Cellular plans include 5G, no extra charge. Get the new Samsung Galaxy S21 5G free with no hidden requirements. US Cellular.
Get the latest 5G phones for free today at Siskiyou Cellular, an authorized agent for US Cellular with 7 Valley locations. Visit souscellular.com for details.
Fuel your daily adventure at My Circle K, powered by GP Energy. Whether it's morning motivation to get your day going, adding crunch to your lunch, fueling up for a road trip, your journey begins with My Circle K, powered by GP Energy.
And we're back here. So I was just thinking is that monochrome numbers that Phoenix has just similar, very similar to South Medford. Panthers do the same thing. I don't know if it's the basketball, but the soccer team did it. Super hard just to see their numbers, especially you're up in the stands. You're even farther away from them.
Or in the broadcast booth, or at night. That's definitely difficult. You're talking about where they just have the outline, but the actual number matches the jersey color.
Same color. The number's the same color as the jersey underneath it, just the one little outline.
Mm-hmm. They look sharp up close, but I really like Hidden Valley's orange, blue, and white combos because that definitely makes it easier for us old men in the broadcast booth.
Whatever. Our eyes are great. The problem is the lettering, all right?
Yeah.
The numbering is just... So Jaden Voss will lead off for the Pirates. Gia Benz is the starting pitcher who hit the home run, so helping herself out. She'll be in the circle for Hidden Valley to start this one. Alexis Dial will be next. High for ball one. Two balls, no strikes. Very loud Phoenix dugout.
Yeah, it
Probably
is.
one of the loudest we've heard.
That last pitch was a strike to Jaden Voss. 3-1.
Popped up. That's going to be us. That's us. That's us. We need a glove. Just right in front of us, about 10 feet away. Full count, 3-2. That one is just foul. Decent hit by Voss.
Yeah, definitely good cut, connection, and got some power behind that one. Just got to keep it a little straighter. But staying alive, 3-2. And get a new ball in play here.
That's a walk.
Well, Aaron, this is definitely the windiest broadcast that I've ever been a part of. That's history in the making for me, anyways.
I'm sure there are plenty more firsts to be had. Let's make your first windy or windiest broadcast up here on this scaffolding the only first today. Just want to be safe.
I like being safe.
Don't want there's any firsts.
Safety first. Always safety first.
So no balls, one strike. One and one. Bunt down, and that's foul. Just spun over the line. So 1-2. I'm going to say she went around on that. Bentz records her first strikeout. Even though it was really a check swing.
Yeah, Alexis Dial, that's who just got out there. She's walking around the dugout, just kind of mad at herself. I knew it, that kind of a thing. But you got a runner advance to second, so that's not a all too bad of a situation.
Pitcher against pitcher now.
That one up over the head of Alyssa Goff. Ball 1.
We're 1-1 now. In the dirt. Voss safely into third. Swing and a miss. 2-2. That's high. Full count.
Yeah, that was just kind of an odd pitch there. It looked like it just kind of stuck in her fingers and just kind of rolled up and then down.
That's another walk. So runners at the corners, 1 out. Josie Bolstad up now. That one hit into right field. Voss comes in to score. Goff comes around from first to score. Throw in air. And Bolstad into second. We are tied up at 2. Isabella Pear-Gilmore now out for the Pirates. Takes that one for a ball. 2 balls, no strikes. That one hit right back up the middle, and that will score. Bolstad coming around. RBI single for Perry Gilmore. It's now 3-2. Cassandra Scaff up for the Pirates now. That one drops. Becoming a hit party for Pirates. First and second now, still only one out.
Well, they're definitely having some good hits here in this first inning. That's for sure. Getting them to drop in the grass just in front of the outfielders here. Some good placement hits.
Off the bat. Foul, strike one. Sounds like we're riding motorcycles. It's not. It's just the wind flapping up against some of our equipment.
The wind flapping.
Just sounds like actually not even as cool as a motorcycle. It sounds like somebody's lips just going.
You're thinking about a bicycle when you put a card in your spokes. That's what it kind of sounds like. Yeah.
That's even more realistic, at least. It's like we got some kids up here, like, bring your kid to work day, and they're just can't keep their mouth shut and quiet while we're working. That's what it sounds like. 1-2. Haven't got the number of who is up to bat right now. You know Kayla Wilcox is on deck. Full count now. It's high ball 4, bases loaded, 1 out for the Pirates. Number 10, I believe.
Yeah. It's definitely a teen number. It's a 1 and a something.
Yeah, Wilcox up now. And for a strike. And then Phoenix does not have numbers in the front. Most teams do, so we can't even see with them facing us. It's a good pitch from Bentz, 2 in a row. She's ahead of Wilcox. That's high, 1-2. Two and two. Low and outside, full count now. And she walked her, so the walked home run.
The Mustangs having a little meeting on the mound. or as you say, in the circle. It's not quite a mound in softball.
Nope. It is not. There's no elevation to it at all whatsoever. If it is, it's a millimeter.
That little,
Just a little dust.
little
dirt.
thing they stand on, the little, I don't know, little plaque.
The rubber.
Little rubber. Help boost.
That's about it. Unless there's some collection of dirt that lifted up a millimeter.
Possible.
So you have like hundreds of little mounds within the circle.
Now you're making me hungry talking about mounds.
Really?
I like candy bars.
Okay. Mounds are almond joy.
Sometimes I feel like a nut.
I figured you'd say that.
Sometimes I don't. Yeah,
I
think
always
you're right.
feel like
That
a
one-
nut.
Peyton Croy. Yeah, you're right. Number 10 was that one number. She's now on second base. Couldn't catch that earlier.
Forced out at second. Addison Bright. Addison's Bright. Call it a fielder's choice.
And I think we're back to the top of the batting order already.
Yes, we are. Jade Voss walked her first time up, which was this inning. Three balls, no strikes. So Bent really struggling here. Bent gets that one for a strike, 3-1. Another walk for Bentz. That's her fifth walk this inning.
And second to Voss.
Alexis Dial struck out her first time up. And Croy slides in safely. Oh, they call her out. Interesting. She's thrown out at home to end the inning. 3 hits, 5 runs, 1 error. We head to the top of the second. Phoenix on top, 5-2.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
This year, don't just replace your windows, renew them with beautiful and energy-efficient windows from Bill's Glass. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home or auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
We'll go back top of the second. There's a little controversy there. The bottom of the first, that third out for Phoenix. As Croy was sliding into home on that wild pitch. Home umpire called her out. But it's not a tag out at that point. It's not a force out. I mean, it's not a force out. It has to be a tag. Looked like it appeared she had gotten home safely and touched the plate. She was called out. Phoenix coaches not happy about that, want an explanation.
Yeah, head coach Stephanie Vanden Bosch was chased down by the umpire after that, and all I could hear was the Blues saying, "Hey, did you tell me to get out of here? Coach? Coach?" And Vanden Bosch just was not having it, kept walking, and he said, "Just let's not start the game this way." Well, Phoenix is definitely starting it in a good way, as they're up 5-2 as we start at the top of the second. But yeah, little controversy there on that call. I agree with you, and I think she didn't get the ball down in the glove to tag, and that should have been safe.
J.C. Chambers up. The only thing is us being this far away that she wasn't touching the plate.
That's possible.
If her foot was blocking her and she wasn't actually touching the plate before she tagged her, that's the only thing. But there'd be no controversy at that point. She wasn't touching the plate.
Unless the coach didn't see it, obviously, too, because
Correct.
of the angle. And, you know, her body was along the third baseline. And we got a strikeout here. J.C. Chambers, her first at-bat.
Third strikeout for Goff. Now it's Jordan Chambers. Possible relation to JC.
Strike one, coming in pretty quick. I would say that. That's a good possibility they're related. Small town, Phoenix. Strike two. Swing and a miss.
Another strikeout for Goff. Was that one looking? Was that looking or a swing?
I think she actually made a little contact with the last pitch, and then it went right into the catcher's glove. Definitely heard a...
We got the ninth batter for Hidden Valley.
Three up, three down, thrown out at first.
Just like that, we're right to the bottom of the second.
It's Lauren Rabin there, thrown out at first.
Be right back after these messages.
You're a coach or plan to be a coach. What kind of coach do you want to be? This?
Hey! What is that? Come on, guys! You're killing me!
Or this?
I love it. I love what I see. I don't care about the mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. Guys making millions of dollars on Sunday, they make mistakes.
Know your role. Learn more at southernoregonsports.org.
There's a time machine, not so far away, that takes you back to a world just a few streets wide, where wonder rules the day, and families are transformed, from the smallest bug-eyed explorer to that surliest know-it-all. So dive into the past and let them see the world through a simpler lens, called Southern Oregon. Their adventure begins when you travel Medford.
We're back here. We're actually in Talent at these fields for Phoenix. Culver Road, which is this road, now infamously very well known for not only the fields, but during the fires in September. This was a road I remember hearing. There was a line when I was listening to the scanners. It was something about we're being overtaken here in Culver Road. It was a big split here, firefighters and crews trying to hold it here. But Culver Road was a big dividing line, I know, for those fires.
Yeah, still unbelievable what happened here through this town. It's not even a year ago. And the amazing job by the first responders and all the crews and the community and everyone just coming together, where there was no fatalities during the mass devastation of basically 2.5 towns being destroyed. And just an amazing job. So we feel lucky that we've got such a great first responder crew throughout here in the Rogue Valley. Obviously Talent, Phoenix, Ashland, Medford, everyone pitching in. And those fires were even up in Central Point, so
they were stretched thin, that's for sure. 3-1 to Dial. Could have been worse. I know anybody who lost anything during that fire, that is hard to hear. I know, but it could have been worse. It really could have been. Thankfully, it wasn't.
Well, yeah, right. I mean, you're talking about could have been fatalities. There wasn't, so yeah, it definitely could have been worse. But it's such a weird experience. I've never lived in an area before where there's fires like that, and to experience that for the first time in my life, just such an odd feeling. Nothing you can do. All the roads were blocked. Nobody could go anywhere. I just was, just feeling stuck and trapped, and that's something I hope we have to experience this summer.
Definitely not. Another walk to Dial. Goff comes up again. She walked her first time up. It's just wind just like this, which will take a small fire and whisk it right through the brush. Heading to second. Good throw. Just in time for that to make herself safe. Great throw. Dirt, 2-1. Two and two.
Now from here, Alyssa Goff looks a little bit shorter than most of the other players out there. A couple of balls are coming in high on her. She swung in that last one, it seemed a bit high. And struck out on that one.
Definitely more like shoulder height for her.
Yeah.
She's going for him. Second strikeout for Bentz. One down here. So Bolstad had a 2-run RBI single in the first inning. Popped up behind. No balls, 2 strikes. Gets behind. One ball, 2 strikes. Dial now on third. Definite off-speed pitch on that one. Misses. 2-2.
Another one of those pitches that were up and down. Wondering if that's on purpose, trying to make it as a nice slow pitch in there, or just kind of hangs onto your fingers for that extra second.
Bolstad goes down swinging. Second strikeout of the inning for Bentz. We got 2 down. Yeah, it looked like it was more of a change-up, something she meant to do. Perry Gilmore, 1 for 1. He had an RBI single in the first inning.
Here comes a baseball rolling in from the baseball game behind us.
Jeez. Now it's probably foul ball from there.
Yep.
And we're kind of far away.
We're quite far away. It just rolled off the dugout fence here right beside our scaffolding.
That one to third. Bobbled. Everybody's safe. Dial scores.
Just give you a quick idea where the baseball action is here today. It's way back there. That's where that foul ball came from. Pulling up here today, I had my car nice and close to have all the gear in it, and then I second thought my parking spot. Don't want to have to call Bill's Glass today. Getting my car window punched out from a foul ball by one of these girls.
I mean, you would be serviced very well.
That's true.
It's nice when you can avoid that for a little while longer.
Yeah. I mean, if I did hear that crash, I would call Bill's Glass, and I'm sure insurance would take care of it, but it's just, this stuff's just such a nuisance, right?
Well, no, that's
Having to
fun.
deal
Look
with-
forward to that kind of stuff.
Oh, yeah.
I put that on to-do list. Call insurance today and deal with a claim. That's fun stuff. Popped out to second base. That ends the inning. But not before Phoenix can tack on another run. At 6-2, we head to the top of the third. You're watching TableRockSports.net.
In our stores that we have the best selection and the best value for the dollar.
My name's Haley, and I've been showing sheep for 5 years through 4-H and pigs for 2 years through 4-H. 2 years ago I got grand champion, and today I got reserve grand champion. It's a really good program, and it teaches the kids self-responsibility. The program wouldn't be how it is today if we didn't have people like Sherm coming out and supporting us.
If you shop with us, you will save money.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
Keeps them doing something. There we go. We're back as the... No, don't worry. It's not pregame. That's
just how the Phoenix Pirates warm up between innings. Or stay loose, I guess. Stay
loose, yeah. They're not warmed up by now.
And 90 degrees.
Yeah.
You're not getting any warmer. Yeah, it's true. Just staying loose. That's a better way to do it. Yeah, but the whole dugout comes out and just kind of throws some balls around. Everyone sort of takes their positions out in the field, and the rest of the crew just hanging out here.
Now we got 3 or 4, I believe, straight left-handers. Alex Hill lead off, walked her first time up in the first inning. She started walking to the circle. Not an official walk.
But good news, the sun has got to a certain spot now where it's not burning my legs anymore.
Nice.
It's being covered by these chairs here, which is great. I thought, hey, 90 degrees, I should probably wear shorts. Yep, I'm going to have a nice red patch just going like right atop my socks.
Mm-hmm. That one popped up into
us.
Well, it's not a bullpen per se, but technically that's what it is for Phoenix. Two balls, one strike. Gets past the catcher. 3 balls, 1 strike. In the dirt again, that's a walk. So 2 walks for Hill now in this game. Natasha Comup struck out her first time up. back. No balls, 2 strikes. It's wide, outside, 1-2. Foul. Still 1-2.
I don't think the wind has stopped since we started. Yeah, has it? No? Yeah.
No, it's been
constant ball.
Good, probably, what is this?
Steady stream.
12, 13 miles an hour. Just going, yeah. Hits a second. She'll be out of first. Hill advances to second. Gia Bentz, 2-run home run her first time up. Got a runner on. Will she do it again?
Now with that pitch, as it's high for ball 1.
One and one. One and two. Chopped at that one and gets it to drop. Hill comes around. She'll score. And Bentz is into second. It's 6-3 now.
Really nice placement hit on that, too. Found the open spot in front of the outfielders, but between the second and shortstop. Turning that into a double with an RBI. Good job.
One foul back. Henkels now. She walked her first time up. Going high, but she goes for it. Gets that to fall. Bentz will stay at third. Now Hidden Valley's got something going.
Yeah, with only one out, too. Runners on the corners. Got a couple more points here, so that first inning of 5 runs doesn't feel like such a sting. It's always hard to give up that kind of points, you know, to your opponent, especially when they cycle through the entire batting lineup once in the first inning. That's got to feel a little bit defeating.
And no one was there at first. Couldn't do anything with it.
Yeah, it made Addison Bright just have to hang on to it, not letting Gia Bentz run in and keeping her at third. Makes bases loaded. But yeah, with no one on first, no way to get an out over there.
Wallace now struck out her first time up. And that was fine. That was a force out. All she had to do was step onto the plate. Bentz is out at home. The base is loaded, but 2 down now. J.C. Chambers now struck out her first time up.
Not sure if she's got an equipment issue or coach is giving her some last-minute advice. I think equipment issue. Well, maybe just telling her what to do, giving her a little heads up.
It looks like maybe the guard just not snapped onto the helmet.
Oh, is that what it is?
They're messing with the side of it.
Yeah. Thought he was whispering in her ear. Just to not give away the game plan.
Could be, but the way he had his hands up on, I think he was actually trying,
Yeah.
but yeah. Or it's a super secret play.
Oh, usually they use signals for that, right? So that's why I thought that a bit odd. Thought, first of all, equipment issue, but then she left and came back for a second.
Well, I love doing the Macarena.
Oh, yeah, the Macarena. The Macarena?
Maca.
Because you were mocking the plays. That's why I thought you called it the Macarena.
Hey, Macarena.
Maybe it's just the accent.
Casa Buena. Hey, J.C. Chambers. Takes the first pitch for a ball.
J.C. Chambers also looking one of the smaller statured players out there today, so trying to find a strike zone on her makes it a little more difficult.
Becomes more like a strike strip. Anywhere would get them out, but it's fumbled. And the fourth run comes across. 6-4 now.
Coaches want a minute to chat about it. Meeting on the circle.
Now Jordan Chambers.
And Jaden Voss playing shortstop here was the one that bumbled it. Allow for another run in.
Strike one. Strike two. Goff's trying to get out of this inning before any more damage happens. Already let two in. Shall tip back. Still strike two. We're still two strikes. Swing and a miss there. That ends the inning. Another strikeout for Goff, but is now 6-4. We head to the bottom of the third. You're watching TapeRockSports.net.
Workers' comp claim was denied. Or was it accepted? Now what are you supposed to do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
Since 1991, Medford area residents have looked to Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon for vision care for the whole family. Specializing in optometry for adults and children, ECA uses state-of-the-art diagnostic tools to scan for health risks and get your prescription just right. Get your students a comprehensive vision check to ensure they have their best chance to learn and succeed. And look good while you see well. Specialists in our optical boutique have extensive styles on hand or can special order. We hope to see your family at Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon. Visit eyecaresouthern.oregon.com to learn more.
Waiting, even a few days, to report a work injury or illness could cost you everything. But how do you know what you should do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
Welcome back to Table Rock Sports. Excuse me, that was too far away from my mouth. Welcome back, TableRockSports.net. It's bottom of the third. Top of the nothing. It is the bottom of the third. Peyton Croy walked her first time up.
I do like how the Phoenix field here has a really nice big tree that's just blocking, you know, it's like that's for the pitcher, for the catcher, the batter, the ump back there. Nice shade, makes it a little easier. Of course, if this was an early morning game, facing east that way, sun right in your face, but yeah, that's rare.
I wonder if it was intentional. I mean, that's just the only tree
that's out here, yeah.
For a while.
Yeah, for a while.
I feel like it was planned or the rest of them died. That's the only one that's left.
I'll go with planned. Build the diamond around the tree.
1 ball, 2 strikes to Curry. Two and two. Almost swung on. Ah, she did. She went around. 4th strikeout for Benz. Kayla Wilcox now walked her first time up. Ball. High for ball 2. We got baseball on Saturday. We got basketball already on Monday.
You're excited about that, are you? You've mentioned a couple of times to me tonight already, and every time you say basketball, you are smiling ear to ear.
It's great.
Oh, I'm excited to be back and see the girls play.
I just love it because weather, number one, weather won't affect it.
Well, right?
So
in the gym.
Number 2, basketball is in my top 5 of favorite sports.
Mm-hmm.
I love softball. I love baseball. But they're not in my top 5. It's a sport I enjoy that much more. And change. I mean, people are always complaining about the weather. That's one thing that's like, people, you just can't just accept it. No, we can't. We're always looking to the next one. Oh, it's too hot. Oh, we can't wait for the heat. Yeah, in a month or two from now, once it's really hot, people are like, I can't wait till it cools down.
I need winter.
And then it's going to be fall. Like, yes, it's so fall. And people are like, and then it's too cold. I can't wait till it warms up again.
Well, fall is the best season. Come on, let's just be real here. I mean, fall is fantastic.
It's up there. Addison Bright now. One ball, no strikes. The fall is amazing, especially when it's on the regular schedule for sports, which it's supposed to be this fall. This reminds me of being in college and walking to the college football games on a Saturday afternoon.
Fun.
Crisp air, maybe a sweatshirt. Gets a nice little warm drink somewhere, a churro maybe. Just a warm meal. Just comfort foods. So great. That one caught right center field. So 2 down here. Back to the top of the order, Jaden Voss. She's got 2 walks in her 2 at-bats. What do you like about fall?
Football's back on. The temperature cools back down. You know, you kind of get back into a routine. Like you say, it reminds you of college. Remind me of going back to school. So, you know, my buddies after the summer. Not that I didn't hang with my friends during the summer, but you know what I mean? You know, as an adult now, the kids back to school, getting into a routine. There's such great holidays in the fall, too. I mean, Canadian Thanksgiving's in October. Regular thing, you know, U.S. Thanksgiving in November. You got Christmas just right at the end there. Yeah, so I don't know. The fall to me has always just been my favorite season. The colors in the trees is beautiful. Signifies death.
Sometimes we get morbid and real here on TableRockSports.net, folks. Oh, and dives, and not morbid. Thankfully, she's not hurt, but that is real. It's on the ground. Wilcox scores. Voss is into third.
But you know, with the death of the leaves and the trees, you know there's going to be some good spring growth too. So it's always cyclical. But yeah, fall, just the best season. It's always been my favorite. And then spring.
I agree. Well, for me, winter's number 2 for sure.
Yeah, Canadian winters, and you like your Swedish winters. We get some
love the snow on me.
No snow. Hashtag no snow. Yeah, snow's great when you're a kid, but when you're an adult, come on.
I love shoveling some driveways.
Spend 3 hours shoveling the driveway in the path just to have it refilled back up again by the time you're done.
Yep.
I love it.
I know. Because in between, you have some soup or hot chocolate, you warm up, put on some music, good music, because it's probably around Christmas time if that's happening. If not, I mean, January could be, but I still put on Christmas music right now.
I do like Christmas music.
Take a shower. I put on some Carpenter's Christmas. It's cool. It calms me down. And strikeout there. Another run for Phoenix. They're up 7-4. We head to the top of the 4th. We'll be right back.
Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We've stocked up with over 200 new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course, Ram trucks. Choose from one of our largest inventories ever of new Jeep Cherokee 4x4s. Test drive a new Ram 1500 and see why Ram is Motor Trend's back-to-back-to-back three-peat truck of the year. And remember, we've added the convenience of test drives from your home and an online process to purchase and deliver your new vehicle. You'll find the new vehicle you want at the low price you deserve. Only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
Dear Dad, I was afraid to say this to your face, but I heard you yelling again from the stands during my game. You were shouting at the coach, the refs, even the other parents. It embarrasses me when you yell at everyone. It really stresses me out. I love sports, I love my team, I just want to play, but not if you always lose your temper. Love, Katie.
Know your role. Learn more at SouthernOregonSports.com.
Yeah, we're back.
Here's the Phoenix girls running in after their stay loose session between innings. Do you have a favorite Christmas song?
Oh, yeah. Favorite song? Well, it's really for me, it epitomizes Christmas. Growing up, as soon as I hear it, just the first dun-dun, that's it. I'm like, I'm in it. I'm in the mood. I'm in the zone.
It's hit. Christmas is here.
Nat King Cole, the Christmas song. That's it. Like that one, the first time I play it. That's the first one I ever played, too, every Christmas time. You?
Santa Baby.
Really?
Yep.
Like when it gets all sultry kind of version? You like that one?
Yeah, because my wife sings it to me.
Okay. And we're back to softball.
She's trying to see if I can make your cheeks red. No, I don't know if I have a favorite Christmas song. I think they're just all great. Silent Night is a good one, especially when you can have some singers who can really belt it out. Siberian Orchestra?
Trans-Siberian Orchestra?
There you go, that's the one.
I was like, what is this, Cyber what? What song is this? I don't know about. You know, the Cyber... Cyber Reindeer song? Cyber Reindeer. Ba-boom, ba-boom. You fly all around the internet for me.
Rudolph's a good one. Although I can never remember all their names.
Larry, Moe, Curly, Jack, Rudolph, and a couple more.
Yeah, a couple more. See, just can never remember them all. There's always a few out there that just never leave a mark, you know? Kind of slacking in the back, not really doing anything.
Mm-hmm. Looking at you, Donner. Low. That's the first ball. 1 and 2. There's some amazing Christmas songs out there.
I think Donner means thunder in German, doesn't it? And Blitzen, I think, is lightning.
Blitzen is lightning. Yeah, or blitz.
Blitz.
Like the Ramones. Blitzkrieg Bop. Lightning War Bop. Krieg War. Blitz. Lightning. That's 2 down. Blitzkrieg Bop. So Hill goes down. Combe now up. 0 for 2. Strikeout and a ground out. Also one of my favorites is the David Bowie, Bing Crosby medley. Little Drummer Boy, Peace something. Single into right field.
Drummer Boy, Little Drummer Boy, that's another good one.
Peace on Earth, Little Drummer Boy. It's a medley between those two. That one's a great one.
Blink-182 has a couple of Christmas songs.
Really?
Yeah.
Ben's now up. She has done really well for herself. 2-run homer in the first, RBI double in the second, or her second at bat, excuse me. 2 for 2. And what are those songs by Blink-182? Covers or originals?
Oh, originals, yeah.
Oh, okay.
One's called Boxing Day, which is basically the Canadian holiday after Christmas.
Also celebrated in the UK.
Yep. Which I think was probably written by Mark Hoppus, who lived in the UK for a little while. Not Another Christmas Song. It's one of their newer ones with Matt Skiba instead of Tom DeLonge. Oh, we got an overthrow here on first.
And she's into second on that air. So 2-1 to Bentz. 3-1 now. And Combe into third, 2 down. That one smacked into the outfield. Another single for Bentz, which she'll take second after that throw goes awry. So we'll call it an RBI single for her. She's 3 for 3. Maddie Henkels now. A walk and a single. anybody's game, 7-5. Top of the fourth. No balls, 2 strikes.
Yeah, and that swing by Hinkle seemed like a secondary decision. Like she wasn't going to go for it, then she decided to kind of half swung high. That would have been a ball for sure.
That's going to third. She gets in just ahead of the tag. Strikeout, and that ends the inning, but not before Hidden Valley can tack on another run and cut the deficit to 2 once again. We head to the bottom of the fourth. You're watching TableRockSports.net.
In RBTD all my life. When we moved to Talent, that's when we purchased our house.
All those memories were in that little spot for 17 years.
Everything in that house, all our firsts, everything gone.
Now more than ever, with so many families being displaced, their kids will still be able to come to school to Phoenix and Talent because they'll be able to use RBTD.
Fuel your daily adventure at My Circle K, powered by GP Energy. Whether it's morning motivation to get your day going, adding crunch to your lunch, fueling up for a road trip, your journey begins with My Circle K, powered by GP Energy.
So your workers' comp claim was denied. Or was it accepted? Now what are you supposed to do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
Pick that one out.
Still talking Christmas music here. Partly because it's so hot, I think, and that it cools you down.
Right, we're trying to visualize being in cold weather.
Yes. Yeah, the Pentatonics, Mary Did You Know? Amazing, amazing song, a version of that. And it's one of those where, for me, actually, it's really just a coincidence. Michael Bublé's Christmas album is in the mailbox waiting for me at home right now.
Oh.
It was like $4.99 on Amazon. I just wait. Sometimes I just wait years. And I was like, just occasionally go through my wish list. I saw it came through at $4.99. I'm like, there we go. That's the time to get it.
And Bublé, Canadian.
Yep. And his is good. It's a lot of the standard kind of traditional Christmas songs. But for me, most of the time, that's what really gets boring and old. It's just the same one. Okay, how many times do we have to hear Silent Night by someone else? Ugh. But when Pentatonics does something like They're Married, Did You Know? It's just so different.
Well, they do all of it a cappella, right? So they just have a completely unique sound, and just the way that was there 5 of them, I think?
Yep.
They just work together with their all unique voices, and the way they arrange it, it really is creative on how they take, like you say, is a run-of-the-mill Christmas song that has been played for hundreds of years. Not that long, but,
decades.
And make it their
over
own.
And over again.
For sure. No, they do a great job, for sure.
Can't remember his name, but the guy who can beatbox is so good. That's not a different guy. It's the same guy. Ari left. Ari had the bass, the really deep. He left. I think he's doing a solo thing more. And they brought in a new guy. I think they have 2 that beatbox. I don't know. They're all amazing. 3 balls, no strikes. Took off. That's the first strike.
And as crazy as that sounds to say that beatboxing is a skill, man, what some people can do, and that's going to be close to the car, not too bad.
3 balls, 2 strikes. Oh, it can sound completely like a synthesizer or drums, but it's their mouth making that. It's incredible. That's high, ball 4. The golf walks. Bolstad up now. She's 1 for 2. 2 run RBI, single, and a strikeout. Goff heads into second. Bless you.
Thanks. Tried to take the headset off there.
Knocked down, and oh, she didn't handle it well enough in time. Bolstad is safe at first.
Goff now on third. I wonder if, she would have kept going, if she would have made it in because of that little bobble at first. That kind of gets the player a little discombobulated, probably not thinking to go and throw it home. Might have been able to sneak in another run there, but anyways, with no outs, maybe the safe call to stay at third.
No one there to cover second. Bolstad in safely.
And you're not going to throw it anyways because Goff would just walk in.
It's all just a bunch of strategery.
Strategery.
It's a game of chess out there.
It really is. So my daughter Olivia has been helping with some of our games when you can't make it, Aaron, or if you're doing the baseball for Crater. And so trying to teach her how softball works, it's kind of funny. Trying to tell her how there's strategy and there's, plans behind what they're doing. She doesn't get it. So boring, Dad.
Yeah.
This is great.
Yeah.
You have to have, I guess that more patient mind to really get it, understand it, enjoy it. It's not like a full-on action sport like basketball, which I know you're excited for.
That one fell back. Very excited.
I'm excited, too, to see the Crater girls as, we ended right in the state championship back in 2020 there, right as they were getting ready to go and play in the championship game.
Yep.
So, a couple of those girls have moved on since, but I'm excited to get back and see them play and hopefully have another great modified year.
And it's not going to pick up, excuse me, as we got a full count now, pick up, and then I got something stuck in my throat.
Dust probably hasn't stopped blowing in our face.
It's not going to pick up right where it left off because the boys and girls team for Crater were they were right there, right in the thick of it. But that's what got cut short. So that's kind of that last memory is basketball is COVID. Shutting it down.
That was it.
So it'll be nice, really nice to see him back out there. So Scaff up. It's 1 for 2. Way high, ball 2. Goff at home. Bolstad at third now. That one smacked into center, right in the gap. It drops. Bolstad comes home. Scaff around second. Stand-up triple. So 9-5. And it's been a lot of work to get to 9. But only one down.
Mustangs having a meeting on the mound. I just wanted to keep it with the M's. I know it was a circle.
The M's?
The M's.
Yeah.
M&M's.
M&M's. Trader Joe's has a really good their version of M&M's.
Really?
Yep.
Okay.
You have to have all the artificial colors. It's very nice.
They've also got some really good sour gummies.
Everything.
Yeah, also that.
Including sour gummies.
They're like, I don't know, they're like these
the penguin
sea
ones?
fish ones.
Oh,
They have like little
okay.
starfish or dolphins, shells.
You have the penguins with like a little jelly in their bellies?
No,
That's
these are
good.
sour gummies, and they're just,
oh man,
yeah, they're addictive. I have a problem, but I haven't tried those.
The penguin ones are really good. I'll have to try the sour ones. Their peanut butter cups are the best.
Yes, I will concur. Do you know they have sunflower cups?
Yep.
And almond and different things like that?
Yeah.
Can't do the peanut butter. Try an alternative. They are delicious.
Mostly too, try them in the freezer.
Ooh, that's a good idea.
Or you could throw them in with a little bit of milk and vanilla ice cream and make your own milkshake.
Got all the
1, 2
ideas
to
today.
Croy.
Snacks.
Yeah.
Snack ideas.
I've already eaten so much already. It's not good.
Like today or?
Today. I think I'm done. I go to the gym after this, maybe have some tea, shower, and go to bed. I think I'm done.
No
I've had a
food?
lot of food today. I'm done. Also went to Rocky Mountain Chocolate Factory in Ashland. Yeah.
You went to where?
Rocky Mountain Chocolate Factory.
Oh, yeah. Never been there.
Oh, man. Speaking of snacks, I already had the milk chocolate toffee chunk, half of a peanut butter finger.
So when you say you ate a lot today, just all junk food?
No, had that, but also still had
your veggies,
potato stuffed in my throat. Man,
talent dust.
Oh, first and third, another walk for Bentz. Second walk for Croy. Wilcox up now.
And second meeting on the mound in as many batters.
Looks like they're having a switch. Benz is coming off. We will step away as they warm up. Be right back on TapeRockSports.net.
They believe in the bus system. They have always been there for my wife. And I know that she feels safe.
For me, riding the bus is a norm.
Other big cities have bus systems, and everybody rides the bus.
Having RBTD, just a bus stop away from my job, from my school, from my house, allowed me to be able to go to college, to get my 3 degrees, and still be a mom.
Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We've stocked up with over 200 new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep Dodge, and of course, Ram Trucks. Choose from one of our largest inventories ever of new Jeep Cherokee 4x4s. Test drive a new Ram 1500 and see why Ram is Motor Trend's back-to-back-to-back three-peat truck of the year. And remember, we've added the convenience of test drives from your home and an online process to purchase and deliver your new vehicle. You'll find the new vehicle you want at the low price you deserve. Only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
We are back. So I believe it is number 9, Jordan Chambers. As Bentz leaves 6 strikeouts and 8 walks in 3.1 innings. 3 1/3, however you want to say it. That's what's so weird. So when you're counting how long a pitcher's been in, if it's 1 out, it's 0.1 of an inning. And if it's 2 batters and 2 outs, it's 0.2. And then it goes straight to 0.0, so it fills out the rest of it. So 0.1, 0.2, and then boom. If you got 3 outs, you did a full inning. It's not 0.33, which is really technically a third. And then 0.66, which is 2/3. 0.1, 0.2, and then whoop, you get the other 0.8. You're all the way up to 0, full inning.
Were you doing your Chris Berman impression there?
Whoop, whoop, whoop. Yeah.
He just signed an extension with ESPN until 2027. Did you know that?
Yeah.
Do you know he's been with ESPN since its inception in 1979?
Back. He's just, yeah. Working out for him.
And what a career. It's probably about 8 to 10 mil a year. Not bad.
I get to be on SportsCenter and a commentator. Yeah. Well, off speed and caught her looking. First batter she sees goes down. Wilcox down. Bright now up. So got 2 down. Bright fouled out her last time up. That's in there for a strike. Swung, but it fouled off of her knee. Low ball 2. That was a very good pitch. That was very close. I've called it a ball, so it's a full count.
Full count, 2 outs, 2 on. This is such a pressure for both the pitcher and the batter right here.
It is popped up, should be caught. It is. That does it for the innings. Chambers comes in and retires him, gets him out as we head to the top of the 5th. Hidden Valley trying to come back from 4 down. You're watching TablRockSports.net.
Way to ride would be just to get on the bus and go. RVTD helps me to be independent. The bus goes everywhere I need to go. I've become pretty good friends with even some of the drivers. They really care about the passengers. I have to use the power wheelchair, which makes it convenient to have to ride the bus because they have the ramps that go down so you can get on and off really easy. I feel very safe. Now more than ever, RVTD is a very important part of this community. I don't know where I'd be without it.
In the Navy for 4 years. I went in for education, employment, and travel, and the Navy gave me all of that. I have medical appointments out of the VA DOM. It's a big blessing to us veterans to have transportation, to be able to get out into the community and get involved. I have a cart and do my grocery shopping. When it's loaded, they lower the ramp for me so I can get it on the bus. Now more than ever, I think RVTD is the bus company with a heart.
Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We've stocked up with over 200 new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep Dodge, and of course, Ram Trucks. Choose from one of our largest inventories ever of new Jeep Cherokee 4x4s. Test drive a new Ram 1500 and see why Ram is Motor Trend's back-to-back-to-back three-peat truck of the year. And remember, we've added the convenience of test drives from your home and an online process to purchase and deliver your new vehicle. You'll find the new vehicle you want at the low price you deserve. Only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
And we're back here, top of the 5th. Talking TV shows. Jack Ryan, like that one.
Yep.
But usually the movies. Jack Reacher, Olympus Has Fallen. There's like 3 of them with Gerard Butler, Morgan Freeman.
The Fallen series, yeah.
Those are like those. It's just Homeland and the Russians.
The Americans?
The Americans. I don't know.
Yeah, watching The Americans now. I'm digging it. It's pretty cool.
So much else I'm in right now. Fear the Walking Dead. The Walking Dead. Okay, just finished season 10 of Walking Dead. How I Met Your Mother in the final season. Going over Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
That was a great show.
So many. And then movies in between, like Those Who Wish Me Dead is coming out on Amazon Prime on Friday. So we're going to watch, or HBO Max. We're going to watch that one. That one up the middle. So Tiffany on with the single. Her second single tonight. Is it tonight? I don't know. I guess so. It's 6 o'clock. She's 2 for 3. Wallace now. I'm stuck on season 2. I finished 1. I got through it, but I have so much else stuff. I'm like, I'll get back to it. That's what's nice. That bunt is laid down perfectly with no one at first. That's unfortunate. That's one of those things as teammates, you got to see when another player runs away from their base, you got to back them up somehow. So like when a pitcher runs behind, if they think the throw's going to go to home plate, they go behind the catcher just in case it goes behind them. Here, the backstop is so close, you don't necessarily have to worry about that. Baseball and some of these professional parks you do. But no one went there to cover. They're running to first, so they're safe first and second.
Wow.
And tagged out.
What an amazing double play there as the catcher for Phoenix lays out on that pop-up foul to catch it and then be able to get it over to second for a double play.
Oh, we have the replay was just her falling down on the ground, the dirt.
That was some great defense, great gameplay.
So Jordan Chambers now. She struck out twice. Ooh, and she got beamed. So she's on first. Oh, first and second. Hidden Valley. 2 outs. Lauren Raybon. Ground out and a strikeout. That one's hit foul. That's the problem. There's just so much to watch. There's so many things on.
There's way too much content, for sure. It's just unbelievable. You know, they said, who was it? Everyone in the future will have their 15 minutes of fame. Was it Andy Warhol? I think they said that.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't kidding.
Swing and a miss, strike 2.
There's people I know who don't watch TV shows or movies or anything. Just their only content is through the internet, through social media, through those types of watch-type shows.
And she hits it right to first. And that does it for the top of the 5th. We move to the bottom of the 5th. Hidden Valley unable to score any runs in that one, despite having 3 base runners. We'll be right back after these messages.
My Circle K, powered by GP Energy, you can turn an ordinary lunch break into something extraordinary with crispy, crunchy chicken. Grab and go their delicious chicken, chicken tenders, famous biscuits, and tasty sides. MyCircleK.com.
US Cellular believes everyone deserves 5G. That's why we've included 5G on all plans, no extra charge, whether you're working or playing. All U.S. Cellular plans include 5G, no extra charge. Get the new Samsung Galaxy S21 5G free with no hidden requirements. U.S. Cellular.
Get the latest 5G phones for free today at Siskiyou Cellular, an authorized agent for U.S. Cellular with 7 Valley locations. Visit souscellular.com for details.
Fuel your daily adventure at My Circle K, powered by GP Energy. Whether it's morning motivation to get your day going, adding crunch to your lunch, fueling up for a road trip, your journey begins with My Circle K, powered by GP Energy.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
This year, don't just replace your windows, renew them with beautiful and energy-efficient windows from Bill's Glass. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home or auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
Welcome back. Jaden Voss hits that one deep into the gap. That'll drop. Roll to the fence. She's in for two. She's rounding two. Bobbled by Bentz, and she's in safely to third. A stand-up triple. That is her second triple. 2 walks, 2 triples for Voss. Alexis Dial now. That was a good pitch and for a strike. No balls, 2 strikes.
Yeah, with no outs as well. The Pirates could do some more damage here.
I have a feeling they will. That's ball 1. What I have been thinking about is why in center field there is no covering on that rec center field. The gate that swings, it looks like. Normally, the reason why there is color on the fencing is for the batters to be able to see the ball, differentiate. But with that, it's kind of going to blend right in as that's popped up right to the catcher, out number 1. Goff now. 2 walks and a strikeout. High for ball 2. Excuse me. Not ball 1. 1-1. Now it's called for strike 2. Be low. Low ball 3. And fortuitously for Hidden Valley, the ump was in the way, blocked it with his arm. Otherwise, that was going to the backstop. Voss probably would have scored from third.
Yeah, it looks like it bounced off his arm there. Another game we were doing at Crater with him, same umpire, ball came back into his face. Thought he chipped his tooth. Oh. Right off the mask. Cannot be comfortable.
They were right in the line of fire there. Foul tip. Tagged out. 2 outs.
And the wind is so bad, you notice he's having to come out and swipe the plate after every couple of batters just because it's just getting so much dust on it.
And actually, no, so she still is up because it was dropped. Foul tip was dropped. But yeah, with the wind and with how many times these girls have been sliding and coming across home, that one is chopped and caught. And Voss is held at third. Now it's 2 down. So I was pretty confident with that leadoff triple that Voss would score. But now with 2 outs, I don't know anymore.
Well, the Mustangs doing a good job defensively here. A couple of pop flies. They're able to handle those and catch them and do some good defensive work.
Bolstad or Bolstad, however you want to pronounce it. It's 2 for 3. High for ball 1, 1-1. Low. She comes home. It's 10-5 now. Ball in the dirt, goes behind, 3-1. Chopped in that. Oh, off the glove into center field. Perry Gilmore, 2 for 3, struck out her last time up. Yeah, wiping off the plate again.
That was about the 3rd time since I've said that now.
Chops that one. Ends up going foul. No balls, 2 strikes now. One ball, 2 strikes. Foul back, still 2 strikes. Outside, full count now. Right back to Chambers, throws her out. That does it. After 5, Phoenix now up 10-5. We head to the top of the 6th. You're watching TayRockSports.net.
You're a coach or plan to be a coach. What kind of coach do you want to be? This?
Hey! What is that? Come on, guy! You're killing me!
Or this?
I love it. I love what I see. I don't care about the mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. Guys making millions of dollars on Sunday, they make mistakes.
Know your role. Learn more at southernoregonsports.org.
There's a time machine, not so far away, that takes you back to a world just a few streets wide, where wonder rules the day, and families are transformed, from the smallest bug-eyed explorer to that surliest know-it-all. So dive into the past and let them see the world through a simpler lens called Southern Oregon. Their adventure begins when you travel Medford.
I think in our stores that we have the best selection and the best value for the dollar.
My name's Haley, and I've been showing sheep for 5 years through 4-H and pigs for 2 years through 4-H. 2 years ago I got grand champion, and today I got reserve grand champion. It's a really good program, and it teaches the kids self-responsibility. And the program wouldn't be how it is today if we didn't have people like Sherb coming out and supporting us.
If you shop with us, you will save money.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
That one is foul, so it just counted as a strike. Back to the top of the order, Alex Hill. 2 walks and a strikeout. WandaVision. That's WandaVision, and then Winter Soldier and the Falcon. So those were released once a week, and that's where we just, would watch the next one, wait for a week, and watch the next one. Bunt goes foul. Strike 2.
Yeah, I think I did that with The Mandalorian because that was a weekly release. But most shows now, I just binge. I look for something where it's, kind of done. And you can just watch everything.
And most of them now, they are releasing the whole season anyway. So
yeah, it's just such a different way to watch TV now than it was back even 10 years ago.
Yep. Even just 10 years ago, the cool thing was you DVR'd it or TiVo'd it. You should skip the commercials. So you went through in the 40 minutes of an hour-long show, but you still had to wait every week.
Yeah.
Or sometimes you got so busy and then you're like, oh, look, I got 2 episodes. Yeah.
That was the start of the binge.
That was the binge. You watched 2 in a row because you missed it the week before. Strike 1 with that strikeout. Or out 1 with that strikeout. So Natasha Combe, 1 for 3. For me, it really is. It's really hard to just wait for a whole show's season. Nowadays, if they release it weekly, to just be done and then binge it. I just have to watch it that week. Have to be up on it.
But it's funny, though, because the way there's so much content now, it's not like before where they had primetime shows and, everyone was kind of talking about them the next day at the water cooler and stuff like that, right? That kind of doesn't really happen anymore because there is so much content, there's so much things, there's so many different ways to watch, all these different streaming services, and, the week to week to week, people, I don't know, people just don't really talk. Oh, did you see that episode last night? And that's just kind of a funny change in the way TV is entertaining us.
My coworker and I at Planet Fitness did that with WandaVision when that was going week to week. So he worked starting at 4:30 in the morning. I started at 5. And I would just wait to watch it Friday night. It was released super late Thursday. I was already in bed. Wasn't worried about it. He would wake up earlier before going to work Friday morning to watch it.
Wow.
So we'd wake up like at 3 to watch the episode before going to work at 4:30. And so we couldn't talk about it on Friday. We talk about it on Monday, but we would talk about it on a weekly basis. Did you see it last night? Yeah, I did. Oh, which it is. It's not normal nowadays. So Combs is on first. Bent's now up. She's 3 for 3. Fell back. Now it gets behind. So Combs on second now. Strike 2. Ragnarok, a great Norwegian show on Netflix. Season 2 coming out at the end of this month.
What is that?
Ragnarok. So essentially it's Thor.
Ragnarok. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So he's Thor. His brother, we think, is Loki. And then his mom. But like the beginning of the first season, his powers start to reveal 2 or 3 episodes in. It's all Norwegian. It's really cool. Really good show. There's giants.
We like giants.
And a walk for Bentz. So trouble again here for Goff. Maddie Hinkles, 1 for 2. show, started watching Björnstad on HBO Max. So Bear City, it's in Sweden. It's in Swedish. It's a hockey team. Guy who played professionally. I don't know if he was in Canada, but he's in the NHL. No double play on this one. They do get her out at first. Ankles. Rounds out. It's 2 down, but second and third now. Also been going back through Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Great show.
Yeah.
Got some crazy history about how that show came about.
You have some?
Mm-hmm.
That one smacked to the left. Right to her. They get leave runners on second and third. We head to the bottom of the 6th. Phoenix still up by 5.
Workers' comp claim was denied. Or was it accepted? Now what are you supposed to do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
Since 1991, Medford area residents have looked to Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon for vision care for the whole family. Specializing in optometry for adults and children, ECA uses state-of-the-art diagnostic tools to scan for health risks and get your prescription just right. Get your students a comprehensive vision check to ensure they have their best chance to learn and succeed. And look good while you see well. Specialists in our optical boutique have extensive styles on hand or can special order. We hope to see your family at Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon. Visit eyecaresouthern.oregon.com to learn more.
Waiting, even a few days, to report a work injury or illness could cost you everything. But how do you know what you should do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
We're back here, Aaron Nilsen, Danny Canada, to the bottom of the 6th, and we have hit 2 hours now for game time here. They started early. Thankfully, they did.
Yeah.
It'd already be 7. What is his history then with Fresh Prince?
So Will Smith had some success with some of his rap albums, right? But he, like most young kids, to get a ton of money, overspent, found himself, out of, kind of getting out of money, getting into some depression, and not really having, any thoughts or success for another album. And he's just kind of in a lull for a while. And I believe his wife at the time, because he'd been married before Jada Pinkett Smith, it could have been a girlfriend, but she was like, you need to go do something. You got to do something. You need to get out of the house. You have to go and do something. And so he went to a party, and Quincy Jones was at the party and had a meeting with him out in his limo and said, I want to do this TV show. And then they were like signing the contract there. Like, it was just such a random, crazy happening to be able to turn your life around, just by getting out of the house and going and doing something. And, it just is, there's a lot more detail to the story, how it went down, but that's pretty much the gist of it.
Opportunity will meet you where you are. Cassandra Scaff, 2 for 3. It's different nowadays. You're talking about differences of just media releases, as in when movies are released, how they're released, TV shows like that, binging, stuff like that. A lot of other stuff has changed. And normally you would think you have to get out of the house to meet people, to interact. We're doing so much online nowadays. That one's dropped, so she is safe at first. It is still important, though, to get out. You never know what could happen once you get away from your comfort zone, get away from home.
But music, the way music has totally changed, right? It was always albums before. You drop albums, you have an album, you have a couple singles. Now it's not like that either. You have a lot of artists who don't even want to do albums anymore. They just collaborate with their friends. They have home studios, other artists, and they just will release a bunch of singles before they do an album, maybe every couple of years.
Which is actually how it was before. I mean, in the 50s, 60s, and stuff like that. It was just singles.
Probably, yeah.
Most of it was just singles. Little 45s.
Yep.
You make that, you got a B-side.
Go and take it to a radio station, have them play it.
That's all it was. No one was making albums then.
No.
So it's kind of come full circle in that sense. Or it's just gone backwards. I don't know.
Well, yeah, I guess it's kind of gone backwards in a sense, yeah, because they evolved to albums. You have these big studio albums, and you'd spend months or maybe even years writing it and producing it and recording it and all that stuff, mixing it down, and even that's changed. Now with digital recording and stuff, I mean, you can get in and out of a studio in about a week and be done.
And you could be in opposite parts of the world as a band and make an album, put together, send your clips in, and you record it, whatever, you get the other piece you need. If you're a guitarist, you get the vocals you need, the drums, just play it, go for it, shoot safely into second, and then you record your clips, your part, you send it in, and then whoever it is, we'll mix it.
Have you heard of a band, Death Cab for Cutie?
Oh, yeah.
Have you heard of the Postal Service?
Yes.
So that's how they got their name.
Postal Service was because they sent stuff in the mail, right?
Yeah, and they're like, we need to come up with the name of the band. And so they had that one hit that they used on the UPS commercials. Brown Do For You. Was that the name of it? Such Great Heights? The name of that song?
Such great heights, I'm down now. I think that's...
Yeah, they used it on the UPS. It's all like... a lot of instrumental. Aaron's starting to rock out here for you.
Yeah.
One of the members of Death Cab for Cutie is part of the Postal Service. That's why I was asking if you've heard of them.
I just knew it from... because I recognized the voice when I heard it, 15 years ago probably?
Right.
When that came out, something like that, and... I was like, I know this voice, and then the next time I heard the DJ talking about it, this is Death Cab for Cutie's lead singer or whatever in the Postal Service, and they actually, collaborated via mail. That's why they call the Postal Service.
Yeah, cool. Such a trip. Yeah, and then that was old school mail. I mean, that even tells you then how, like now, we just email an MP3 file over.
Yep. Dropbox it.
Yeah, Dropbox it either way, sure. Or
OneDrive.
you just have a location network. You just log into the server. Could be anywhere.
Exactly.
Download what you need.
First walk for Chambers. Addison Bright, 0 for 2. So this one hits a third. And instead of going anywhere, instead of going to home, when she was trying to get there, she didn't even throw to first either. Everybody's safe. And Phoenix gets another run.
Yeah, indecision by Willow Roberts there. Lets another run go in with at least having the benefit of an out. I mean, it was going to be difficult to kind of get her at home, but a nice quick over to first. Of course, you've got a runner on second, so maybe you're trying to avoid them from rounding and getting within scoring position. So, I'm not sure what coach is telling them to do and how to coach them up, but it just seemed like a little bit of indecision there.
Got to be fast here. You got to make something, get something done.
Home plate umpire Kevin Smith getting it done. Sweeping down the home plate again. His back's going to be hurting tonight.
Jaden Voss now 2 for 2. In the dirt, the throw is mishandled. Runners advance to second and third now. Smacked into the gap and actually was really close to Hill. Hill probably could have caught that, but I think she, as far as looking up, as that one gets past, Voss will stay at third. Actually, Hill.
So home plate umpire waved her home. That was a in-park home run. Not sure
it would be with
why
that one.
You'd be waved home at the overthrow on third.
So the overthrow, it's like a if they call it the pass ball or the air. So the air, you get to advance to the second base. So it's kind of like, I know in baseball I've seen it a lot, where someone's running to first, they make the hit, and then the shortstop or whoever maybe throws it past the first baseman, then the runner gets to advance to second on that. So that, for some reason, it's either the air or the throwing air or the pass ball. A lot of times the runner gets to advance to the next base. So same thing with that one. She had a triple, but with the ball being thrown past the third baseman, and on that error, she was able to take home. So they get that extra base for that reason. So early it was a triple by Voss, her third triple, and then just scores on that error. Alexis Dial will come up. And Dial represents the game-ending run.
Home plate umpire having a conversation with Hidden Valley Mustangs head coach, trying to explain to him the reasoning.
It is 14-5 now. And Alexis Dial is hitless so far. A walk, 2 strikeouts, and a pop out. Only 1 out. But if she scores before they get their 3 outs, this game is done. That'll be the 10-run mercy rule.
So on Wednesdays on my morning show, I always do Would You Rather. So would you rather be a sports announcer or an umpire?
Sports announcer. That's why we're up here, right?
Yeah.
Refed a couple of soccer games. It was fine. It was JV. Coach, the parents didn't give me a hassle. But there's just keeping the integrity and the safety, which I know a lot of times that's why refs become refs and umpires become umpires, is just try to keep everyone's safe and do that. Like, nah, no thanks. That one popped up, and it's going to drop. Single for Dial. But yeah, coach. So that's what I coach. I'd rather coach. I'd rather play first. If I can't play, then I'll coach. If I can't coach, I'll announce. If I can't announce, maybe then I'll
just watch. Be a spectator.
Maybe, yeah, I'll just watch.
Yeah, coaching to me, that was kind of fun, but not something I'd want to do a lot of again. And, you know, my daughter was on the teams. I made it fun. I've coached softball. The girls were great. They were 12, so we didn't take it too serious. It was just more fun than anything.
Yeah.
Starting getting into competitive levels, yeah, you've got parents that'll be on you. You've got teammates that'll be at you. You've got, you know, faculty, staff. If it's, you know, money involved. I don't know how the pro coaches do it, man. They're pros. That's why.
Yep. Something I've considered.
Coaching.
If that happens, yeah, I'd go professional or at least collegiate. So there's a lot of pressure. That one hit well into right. Oh, in and out of the glove of Hill. That's a long single. So first and second now. Olstad, 3 for 4. 3 singles and a strikeout. She can get a hit. That is dropped. Oh, and she didn't notice that they were caught there, both of them. Bolstad and Goff were both at first base. Center fielder didn't recognize that. That was Combe. She threw to third to stop the go-ahead runner, but she could have had him tagged out at second had she thrown it there.
Bases loaded with only 1 out and only 1 score needed to end this.
So Perry Gilmore, 2 for 4. A walk or a hit ends this game right here, right now. Jesus Stones? No?
Nice.
All right.
Right here,
Right now. Watching the world wake up from. There we go. This game is history. It was tagged out, but that's the 10 runs. So I'm not sure. That is the mercy rule. So they didn't necessarily need to do that tag home, but they did it anyway. That is your final 15-5. Right there on the John Scott scoreboard and the scoreboard here. Hidden Valley finishes with 5 runs, 6 hits, 4 errors. Phoenix, 15 runs, 13 hits, 1 error. A lot of great stuff with this one. Hidden Valley, I mean, this one was close from the beginning. 7-5 at one point. And then Phoenix really started to pour it on. A couple of runs here, a run here, and then 6 runs here in the bottom of the 6th to win this by the mercy rule, 15-5. What are your final thoughts, Danny?
Well, you know, at the beginning of the game, in the first inning, you don't want to say you see the writing on the wall, but when, you know, the Phoenix Pirates, bottom of the first, they went through their entire lineup right on that first inning there. They ran up 5 points like it was nothing. It seemed like Hidden Valley Mustangs were having a bit of a trouble on defense and fielding the ball, dropping a lot, sort of bobbling it around and not, you know, any real solid pitching where, you know, you have consistent strikes or several walks. You know, you want to see a good fight, and it was great to see them bring it back 75 and keep it close and thinking, hey, we've got a good match here. But, you know, the Pirates just slowly kind of chipped away on that lead, and then, boom, just took care of it here in these last couple innings. So my thoughts are, hey, man, it was fun to be out here on a nice night with the Aaron, bringing some softball to our viewers, and hopefully they enjoyed it. I think for the Mustangs to be any competitive, they're going to have to really work on some of that fielding and pitching, and you know, their hitting was pretty decent, so you know, there's some good marks for them there. Congratulations, Phoenix Pirates. See you at the next one.
The wind calmed down a little bit. It's more kind of
breezy.
It's breezy, and it's not constant most of the time. It was a little bit lighter. Felt like it was lighter, and we just got used to it. We'd like to thank you for watching today's broadcast. Active Sports Production. I know we've got the Saturday Crater at North baseball game at noon. I believe it's a doubleheader, but we will be covering the first one.
You see that on TableRockSports.net. Even though it's a Crater game, it's an away Crater game, right? So it'll be available to you free.
And then basketball starting up next week.
You're smiling again. Look at you.
That's because I'm looking towards the sun. You got the final score on the John L. Scott scoreboard. Phoenix 15, Hidden Valley 5. This has been a special presentation of Table Rock Sports. Executive producer is Joe Brett. With Danny Canada, I'm Aaron Nilsson saying thanks for watching and good night from, not from Phoenix High School, from Culver Road.
6100
Culver Road from the Phoenix High School Baseball and Softball Complex.
In
home
Talent.
of the Pirates.
In Talent.
Here in Talent, Oregon. Hopefully you have a wonderful night.